see the truth, would you even know? I said a shining light, it was a beacon burning black. I took a look inside and there was no one looking back.
Good evening and welcome to the Delta Shamanic podcast. Delta Shamanic, you wonder, what does that mean? Well, I'm a musician first and my stage name is Schizo Delta Man, sometimes Schizo Delta Shaman, because I'm into shamanism. It's a spiritual belief I've been practicing for a while now due to my existential angst, and that's what this podcast is about. My existential angst and my arguments and theories and how I'm trying to solve it. I'm called Schizo Delta Man because I've got schizophrenia of a certain type called schizoaffective disorder, which is bipolar disorder mixed with schizophrenic symptoms, or manic depression mixed with schizophrenic symptoms, hence the Delta Shamanic, shamanic, if you get my drift. And the Delta is because blues music is heavily to do with the guitar. It's my main instrument. I'm heavily influenced by the blues, which came from the deep south of the United States of America, from the Mississippi Delta. And yeah, this podcast is going to be, every week I'm going to delve into a facet of my theory. I've come up with a theory which I call the holistic theory of everything. Not that I think I know it all, but it's just my own little personal ideas, and if anyone wants to join in and listen to those, that's fair enough. You might think I'm mad. I probably am. Well, I am labelled schizophrenic. But yeah, I had early existential angst. I had an early understanding of religions and science because I could read from a young age. My dad taught me to read before I actually went to nursery. So I had the fear of picking the wrong religion and the wrong God and going to hell. Then I found out about science, and that helped me argue my way around God a little bit. Then alternate spiritualities, philosophy, things like that. And then in recent times, with the advent of artificial intelligence and the complexities of computer science getting more and more advanced, and also holographic theories of the universe, I've come up with some interesting ideas of what I think reality really is. For example, I think that life is basically an illusion, that there was a cosmic event that kick-started everything into motion, creating matter and energy. But that's all it is. It's matter and energy in a chain reaction. That chain reaction can hold data, and the more complex the matter becomes, the more complex the data within the matter becomes, and therefore eventually the matter can become what seems to be self-aware, and at the same time form holographic systems that project the illusion of life. So basically you've got this matter that's vibrating, which creates energy and dimensions and different structures of matter which hold data. The data becomes self-aware to the point where it can interact with itself and collect the data in the way that it wants and change reality how it wants. And it's also projecting itself holographically so that the self-awareness sees the holographic reality and thinks that is life and that everything is living. And my theory is that it isn't living, it's dead, that consciousness is real, and life is when consciousness perceives the data and the hologram together, if this makes sense. So my podcast is going to be discussing various facets of this theory every week. Also there'll be some music because I am primarily a musician. I'm also into other art forms. I might share some of my other art with you. And I might show you a few of the things I'm interested in on the side, such as, I don't know, I like a good cigar here and there. The music I'm into, the movies I'm into, the books I'm into. I'm into chess. You might be able to see the chess set up there. Yeah, so if you feel like this might be something you're interested in, It's the Delta Shamanic Podcast. Tune in next week for the first full episode. This is the introductory episode. This is Schizo Delta Man signing